What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Getting some questions about the New Age Performance Mouthguard and BioGrow, and people are asking, like, Jerry, why are you promoting these products? Why are you talking about them, especially if you're not getting paid like you claim you're not, which I'm not? Well, why are you promoting these products, and why are you even using these products or trying them? Now, let me back up for a second. Before I started taking steroids when I was younger, I wanted to find every alternative that I possibly could that could give me the edge that steroids could. So I went and spent, I was a teenager. And of course you don't make a lot of money, but I had a job. I had a paper route before I started training. Then my first real job was at a pizza place, cooking pizzas with my cousin and actually delivering pizzas. So I had a job ever since I was about 15 years old, making my own money. And my parents never took that money from me. It was my money. I earned it, and they wanted me not to spend it stupidly. So I wasn't out, buying dumb things. But when I got into the bodybuilding thing and I was putting the money into that, they were cool with that. They're like, hey, he's investing in himself. So cool, which actually would turn out to be a good idea. But back then, what I did was what a lot of you people are doing now. A lot of you young guys go out to GNC or the Vitamin Shop or Vitamin World or whatever the places are that you shop, or bodybuilding.com or whatever it is, and you look at new products and you read about new products and you try these new products. Now, a lot of them don't pan out. Let's face facts. There's not a lot of new things, and I've got asked about Rich Piana's video. We'll include all this in one video. So I get asked about Piana's video, what I think about the supplement industry and how there's nothing really new in the last 15 years. Excuse me, and I keep telling you guys, I told you before Piana did that there's nothing new. Now, new things come out, but they have a tendency to not pan out a lot of the time. So due to the fact that they're advertised and they research and blah, 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 then you take it and it doesn't really work. So has anything new come out? Yes, it's come out, but a lot of those things have not really panned out to actually work or be truthful in the advertising that they've gotten. So here I am 24 years later after I started working out, 20 years after I've been competing, and something comes out that piques my interest. I see it, I go, what the fuck is that? Because it's not the norm. Okay, Big Bitch Formula was one of the first things that, when we were approached by them about possibly working with them, Kari and I actually ordered the Big Bitch Formula, had it shipped to us where we could see how fast shipping occurred, and then we tried the product. After we tried the product and realized it tastes good, let's see how, if I take it for a week, if I drop strength and I drop weight, that means the protein's not a solid protein in it. It's not a good protein. I did it, 2 weeks, fine. I'm maintaining my gains. I pull the other protein powder out. It works. It's legit. It tastes good. The shipping's fast. It's a good company to work with, and that's how we began working with Big Bitch Formula. Now, with the whole BioGrow thing, it was something new. It was one of those things back in the day, and I'd walk into GNC and ask the guy behind the counter, what's the newest thing that you got and what does it do? Right there, and it does this. And I would walk up, take it off the shelf, put it on the counter, and buy it. And I spent a lot of my money doing that, and I can tell you guys for a fact that, if you ask me about Yohimbe or Smilax, well, not Yohimbe, Smilax or Dibengazide or Mumio or there was, what was the other one? It was the Phypha paniculata plant, which was beta-ecdysterone. If you ask me about these products that came out, I can tell you that I used them and didn't see anything. You know what I mean? And I used them for long periods of time and spent a lot of money on them, but they didn't work. Now, throughout the years, as things come out, creatine came out. I tried that. Okay, you get results from creatine. I'll continue to take that. There were pro-hormones that came out. I didn't really fuck with those too much because I was already on steroids. So as things came out, I tried them, and that's what's continuing to happen now. The difference now is I'm not competing anymore. So now there's not going to be periods of time, and that's why the last year or so I've begun looking at new products and kind of experimenting, because when you're competing, things change, and it's hard to tell whether something's working or not. You have to really have your shit together and be in tune with your body, which I can still tell, but it makes it a lot easier if you're not competing to be able to say, okay, I included this product, and this is what it did or didn't do, so I can tell that this works or it didn't work. So the BioGrow is something like that. I put it in, I took it out, I put it in, I took it out, and then I made note of what happened. This is what happens, this is how it works. The mouth guard is just the newest thing. I've always seen mouth guards, and I remember having a football mouth guard that I molded to my mouth, that I bought at Sports Authority or something when I was younger, and it sucked. I couldn't breathe, it was big, I bit down, it was very thin. I just took it out and fucking threw it away. It's not working, it's not doing anything. But the New Age Performance mouth guard was something a little different. I looked at it, and you guys will see in the video that I explain why it's a little bit different. And it may or may not be for everybody. Not everybody's going to want to stick a mouth guard in their mouth, and it's taking me a little bit to adjust to actually remember to bring it to the gym, and then remember to put it in my mouth, and then afterwards I actually wash it in the sink to make sure, that any kind of spit and residue stuff's out of it so it doesn't get all gross and nasty. And it's kind of a new thing that I'm trying. I'm going to see how it works. You'll see what happened in the video, but understand that trying new products is part of experimenting and getting better. As long as it's a new product, if you've never seen it. If you're trying the same old shit and it's not working, well, shame on you. But I keep getting people asking me, Jerry, I don't want to waste my money. What do you think of this? What should I do with this? And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying new products, and I'm going to start doing reviews and stuff like different protein powders. I'm not linked to any one specific company. I am not tied down to any one specific company. The companies that I'm telling you are legit companies, and the companies that are putting out good products, quality products. There's no reason for me to lie because I'm not getting any kickback. I'm not getting t-shirts. I'm not getting supplements. I'm not getting anything. So the bottom line is, and those of you who tried BioGrow when I suggested, understand that. And those of you guys who tried Baby Bitch Formula couldn't get enough, now that they're not manufacturing it anymore, you can't get enough. We're fucking jonesing without it. I mean, how good of a product was that, honestly? So it's like, you sit there and you say, well, I don't know if I should believe you, Jerry. Well, there's a lot of fucking people not to believe, and don't believe me. Sit around, wait it out, or say, you know what, I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to use it anymore. I'm going to write a letter to the fucking company. I'm going to go to the Business Bureau and take the steps to let people know it's not a good product. But if you try the product and it works, you benefit from it. So be aware that I'm doing stuff that is kind of leading you in the way to try and experiment. Do or don't listen to me. It doesn't really matter. But if it works for me, I'll let you know. If it doesn't, I'll let you know that too. Check out this video. We're out.
What's up, guys? We're here in the gym today, a few days after the Arnold. Well, actually, a bunch of days after the Arnold. And in the beginning of the week, I actually forgot to bring this apparatus with me. But the New Age Performance mouthpiece that I did a fitting with Furious Pete at the Arnold, and I used it for the first time yesterday. Now, here's what I found. So, because I got a whole bunch of comments like it's parlor tricks, it's that, and then I had comments that said, you know what, they've studied the alignment of the jaw and how it can increase power and da-da-da. Now, I used it yesterday for legs. Now, balance-wise, I didn't see anything balance-wise because I'm not doing squats and stuff, but I do leg extensions to failure with my bio reps. And I noticed that with the mouth guard in, I can push harder simply because my jaw, now I have an overbite, okay? When I train, I actually have an underbite. My jaw comes forward as I start to push, and you can watch any of my videos, my jaw is actually forward. This actually aligns your jaw so that your teeth are together in the front, and it's big enough inside the piece so that it keeps that space between your teeth, so when you bite down, you're not biting down on your teeth. Now you have, like, essentially not to worry about, because I've actually bitten my mouth before, not have to worry about biting down and hurting your teeth or biting your lip or anything like that. But it's not a full mouthpiece where you can't breathe. So if you took a mouthpiece for football, molded it and did this, it doesn't do the same thing. The rubber is thinner. So you have this piece that, as it fits in, is thicker inside here. When you bite down, you can see how it sits in the bottom of your teeth, and the front of it is vacant. So you can actually breathe and talk with it in and not really worry about it. Which, it looks a little funny, but it actually freaking works. Now, I'm not trying to increase, I'm not trying to increase size, I'm not trying to increase strength, but you can always increase intensity. So that's what I noticed with it yesterday, is that I was actually more intense by biting down on this thing and not having my jaw move back and forth and it being solid in one place. I was able to actually focus better, which is weird, and be able to push harder. So today we're doing back, and we're going to start out with, we're going to warm up. We'll do the first set, well, the only set. And so you guys, because some of you guys are like, oh, Jerry trains so light, blah, blah, blah. Well, back is one of the few things that I'm not torn yet. I'm not ripped apart. So put the mouthpiece in. Make sure it's in the front, so it's fitted. And we're going to hit bio reps, which I feel like I have like fangs or something there for Halloween. We're going to do bio reps. So failure 3 times. Kari's laughing at me behind the camera. Alright, here we go. And this is so it protects my back, so I get a bad back. So as you can see, I can still breathe with the mouthpiece in, which if you had a regular mouth guard, you can't breathe and it's uncomfortable and big. But as you can, I mean, that's the whole stack. That's the 200 pounds on a stack, one arm. I don't know how many reps that was. It was 15 or 16 for the first, but it's probably like 20, 25 reps. And that's it. Once my body fails, that lat is done, no more rows. But I think I'd probably get less reps than that on the first round of that set than I normally do. I'm telling you, as soon as you bite down to this thing, you guys know who have tried Big Bitch Formula. When I promote a product or say a product works, and those of you who bought BioGrow because I said that it works, those of you guys have tried those products know for a fact that they work, and you know I'm not going to bullshit. I was skeptical. After yesterday, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not so much a skeptic anymore. I kind of figured out how it works. There's no magic to it, but there's definitely something that needs to be said, that when you clench down, in the distance between the teeth and the way the jaw locks into place is what can actually increase the intensity to make you not worry about having to worry about this while you're training, which is weird. So I never really thought much about it, and I've always seen the power mouth guards and stuff. I think Under Armour makes one, but so far so good. This one actually helps the intensity. For me, it's all, if it does that, I mean, shit, I took all kinds of drugs and shit to increase my body. If I could put a mouth guard in that I can still breathe in, bite down, not break my teeth, and get some intensity from it, that's a winner in my book. So I'm gonna do the other side because it's weird because now one lat has a pump and the other doesn't, so I feel like all unbalanced. We'll do the other side when I recover. I'm gonna keep giving this a shot, and we're out.
Extreme. Make plans to be at the 2014 Blue Ridge Fitness Festival, April 26, 2014. Mark the Machine Lowbliner brings the ANBF Natural Bodybuilding Show to Roanoke, Virginia. Extreme Living brings Jerry Ward of BioS3 Training. More information can be found at extremeliving.biz. We'll see you there.